Table talk.
Got to hit for. You have to go live though.
Oh goddamn! Here we go. Well, here we are at table talk today.
Oh, it's working. We're on. We're live.
No Michael.
No Michael.
Guy's vacation again. Never comes.
I know. I'm almost getting good at this board thing over here.
I mean, do you think he's like getting like he just wants you to get some prep time or something?
I don't know what it is.
I mean, I thought maybe he'd like text us good luck today.
Nothing.
Nothing. He was
No.
in Texas
Yeah,
drinking last night.
No prep notes for me. Like this is how the board works.
Yeah. I mean,
Suggestions, helpful hints.
I'm trying to figure out what's better. Like I think there's there's differences. You know what I mean? You're building houses where he's taking care of kids. You know what I mean?
We're definitely at two different points in life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You got to tell me about this house. So you're going to be a show in your house?
Yeah. No, we're building a house, Mooresville.
Yeah.
Yeah. First time, kind of. I guess from beginning to end, we're going to be self-contracting it. I did all the house designs all myself. So we'll see if the house falls over.
So you're like one of those shows, fix it up. The only thing I couldn't do, like I'm imagining me like trying to do anything. I'd probably get Renee to do it all. I'd be like, hey Renee, I'd read the book. You use.
Here's my idea, but run with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, what's it going to be on? Did you already sign a deal yet or not?
Well, we have some options and stuff like that. Right now, it's just kind of figuring out what each episode's going to be. You know, we're already having a little bit of drama with the electric company as they ran the electrical wires to a neighbor through the middle of my house, which is absolutely dumb.
Yeah.
But they want me to pay $8,000 to move their mistake. So I already let them know they'll be on the TV show. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, throw them under the bus for sure. I saw you at your fence. I thought you're putting up a fence. I'm trying to think the last thing I did manual labor. Like before my legs, I'm trying manual labor. I think I've always just tried to hire someone. Like I never really like.
Oh, I should have. I should have. This is. I'm putting up 40 fence posts right now. 40. Yeah. No, not a good idea. Should have hired somebody. But I'm a third of the way done. Sore as crap.
Right.
It might be time to hire somebody.
I would say, yeah, I would. I would have about 10 years ago. I'm trying to think what I ever did. I'm really serious. I don't think I ever did anything manual. I like manual labor's work. Like I do it at work. I think when you work, and I know Kira's going to be on today too, when you're really an entrepreneur, I have to bust tables, wash windows, do whatever. I have to look at everything. So when I come home, I'm drained from doing that. So when I come home, I'm a different guy than I'm at home. At work, because at work I have to look at it every day. Like, hey, somebody get the windows clean. Hey, so I think entrepreneurs. I think one of the biggest differences in entrepreneur too is we don't have a boss. Even though John's my partner, but really, like you come in every day, you have to be self-motivated. And maybe that's going to tail into Kira, because Kira wrote a book, 40 Days of Greatness, right? And I figured, life is like how many days I've been alive, like, and how you can,
how many days you have
improved.
left.
Right. So
Yeah.
Kira.
What are you
Why
going
don't
to
you
do
tell
with
us a
the days
little bit about
ahead of you?
yourself? Tell us a little about yourself, Kira. Kira Forrest.
So I'm a mom of 4 girls.
Yeah.
And a grandmother of 2 boys and 1 little girl.
Yeah.
And a hairstylist for 33 years. So I've been in the business of empowering women and men, but empowering women mostly. And so I've always tapped into like how I can help grow people or encourage people. So I've always enjoyed writing and turned my journaling into a book, which was kind of a
Very, very cool.
thing.
40 Days of Greatness. I mean, I can figure out. I have 365. So what's your best? I know Renee's been reading this thing. What
Yeah, I guess pick one of the 40.
Yeah.
One of the 40.
What do you?
Make Ron better.
Make Ron better.
Well, that's hard.
Let's see.
I don't like to listen, so I don't like to
Well,
read.
You
So I got all the issues right there. Unless it's about me, right?
I would say just having your legacy, which I feel like you have. You have a really good legacy of who you are and what you've created in your life and moving forward, and knowing that when you aren't here someday, that people are going to look back and say, this is what I remember Ron for, and this is what he established, and how he created his own legacy, and your friends love you, so that's what you want to have people to say about you when you're.
I think that's important. that, you know, legacy is important because I always say what they say when you walk away, right? So, like, you know, I'm not saying who or when and why, but there are certain people you walk away with and go, I might go, Renee, you know, people ask me, like, what do you think of that? I don't even know the guy, but I think he's an asshole. Right? Or you might say, that is the greatest person I've ever met, right? Like, I'm sure people have walked away from me, and every once in a while they go, I don't like that guy. You know, I've heard people, for some reason why.
I think that was a review, actually.
Yeah, the guy didn't like me. I mean, that's shit. I mean, when I met Brent, I didn't like him, but he's the only guy I knew how to do a podcast, so then I like him.
He's like, I better get to like this guy.
And Chrissy was even better, right? And then I met Michael, and then Michael was so nice and gracious enough to do the podcast with us. But I agree with that. So that's kind of what you're trying to say.
Yeah, like
there.
one word, like when people walk away from you, like what is that one word that they're going to say about you? Like, do you want it to be something great?
Powerful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, you know, so what do you think they'll say about you?
I think they'll say that I was a great mother. I think that's probably one of the biggest things that I've lived out in my life is the sacrifices as a mom.
Yeah. Well, right now, let's see, you have the hairstyling business, right?
Mm-hmm. We own a salon.
And where's it at?
Mooresville, Salon Envy off of Morrison Plantation Parkway.
Now, your daughter works for both of them or one?
We only own one salon, and she's part owner as well. She does lashes and brows. And
your other daughter does massage.
Oh, and Taylor does massage. Yeah, she's there too. Yeah,
it's a family affair.
Family.
I need that right now with being sore from putting.
Yes, I will hook you up.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe. What about eyelashes?
You know, I think I'm good there.
No,
I think I'm good. And the haircut, definitely. I'm good there too.
Do you do like to show when I used to go to the nail salon and then they would pluck it off?
Tweeze.
Is that what you do?
Wax, yeah. Well, no, what I don't do that.
Or
That's
you
what
draw them
Joelle
on?
does.
You draw them on?
Everything. Draw them on, take them off.
Have you ever been plucked?
No.
Have you ever gone to a nail salon? You ever been to a nail salon?
No.
Really?
You need to go to get
Never.
a pedicure.
Yeah.
Well, what they do, let me see, Robert, they go like this with a tape, right?
Yeah.
No, thanks.
They
And I'll
put
tell you.
hot wax on and
Yeah,
they
whips
pull it off.
It makes it really good. Like,
No,
you
that
know,
sounds like a great time.
back when I was suave, you know, that's what I used to do. And I used to go well, I mean, girls notice your nails at the pool. Like, they're going to notice your nails. They're going to notice your fingernails. They're going to notice your toes. Mm-hmm. You know.
Eyebrows.
There's a lot of areas you can wax, actually. I mean, just
True.
So you know.
Very
Yeah.
true.
So, but what I'm saying is, I think the legacy is going to be mine that I went to a nail salon. That's what they're going to say. I saw her on at the nail salon.
That's the legacy?
Yeah. What about your legacy? What's it going to say right now?
Oh goodness, I have no idea. I mean, hopefully I'm not done anytime soon of building
Right.
it. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you build it. You can build it over time, I guess.
Yeah.
Or you can short time. Some people, you know. Just,
Yeah, I feel like I've had a lot of different chapters in my life.
Yeah,
of
absolutely.
really who I am and what I do and everything else. So.
But if we look at the book, I mean, there's a lot in here. I mean, there's a lot. Like, I'm looking at Eat, Move, Think Well, right? And I'm looking at all the chapters that you have.
Right.
And I'm looking, Master Your Minutes. Now, that would be a good
That's
one.
a good one. Yeah, that's about, the time you have in the day and how you utilize it and how you're wasting time and what you can do less of, whether it be scrolling or just random, things that don't need to be done and put it towards something, again, that's going to make you more powerful.
Learn how to prioritize and
Prioritizing and just building better habits that create a better you.
Yeah, I think kids don't realize nowadays, or even adults, even me. I mean, it's Instagram and all that. You start scrolling and scrolling. Next thing you know, on Facebook, and then you're on.
Totally down a
When
rabbit
I
hole.
was younger, yeah,
a day has gone by.
A
and you
whole
think,
day,
and
yeah.
you do think everybody's life is great. Like you think, oh, what? I always go, man, I should be in London. Like, and then I have a friend that says, You've been invited to London 100 times. You're not going to go to London.
Yeah.
Or I should be here. Or I should be there.
Or
right?
I should be thinner. I should be taller. I should be all the things because that's what we keep seeing. But then again, AI creates a lot of that
Now,
too.
my friend was on a yacht.
Very much so.
I think what's her friend's name? God, I'm forgetting right now. He's on the lunch menu. Just one of my really good friends. I like the kid. He's over there on a yacht in over there in Spain. I did like that. I'm like, God, how'd that get? And then I saw the other yacht who had a couple of friends on there that were nice too.
Yeah.
Which I want to pivot into that. What did you think about the Sweeney advertisement in Eagles? Like did Have you seen it?
I have not seen it.
Well, she's, you know.
But I know what you're talking about, but I have not seen it.
She's got good genes. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I don't know why they're giving her hell. Why do you think they're giving her hell?
I think it's just a shift in society going back to probably where things were 10 years ago, I think, or maybe 8 years ago or so. I think we kind of went, I guess, backwards a little bit on what they were showing or trying to sell us.
Right.
And now we're going back, I think, to like the Carl's Jr. ad that got so much attention before.
Right.
We're just going back to that. It's almost like they took a break from trying to tell us that sex sells and going back to it.
I tell you what, I heard she's single. I mean, I'm single too right now, so you're welcome to come on the show.
Shout out.
Shout out. Yeah. I mean, you can wear my jeans anytime. I'll wear yours.
You got to give her a hat.
Yeah, I'll give her a hat.
Wear the rich friend hat so she knows.
How about hot
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I'll give Karen her hot girls hat.
There you go.
I'll give her a hot girls hat. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I do think the movement's different. But I think it's funny they're getting so much attention over this. So is there anything, you know, like the world has changed, you know what I mean? But I think it's pretty funny. But I thought, because Kira's hot, I just figured, you know. Like,
Thank you.
You know, like, I just thought it was a great play by them. They did that.
Right.
Oh no, and it's got legs too, so it's still growing and moving and
Right, they're
free
still talking.
free marketing and everything else. So I mean, as soon as let's say that the next earnings report comes out for that company, yeah, we'll probably see a
it.
continued shift to show that that's really what sells products. And
So did you wake up one morning and say, I'm going to write a book? Or how'd you
No, so I did the 75 hard challenge 2 years ago, and 75 days of very grueling self-discipline. You know, I don't know if you know about it. It's two workouts
No.
a day, one indoor, one outdoor, regardless of the weather. No alcohol, restricted diet, like you have to meditate, you have to do all sorts of like reading and all sorts of things like that. And I was like, gosh, 75 days is so long to have to commit to something. So I journal all the time, and I'm constantly, like, my thoughts are constantly just going through my head. So I'm constantly putting them in my phone or into a journal. And I was like, you know, I've actually could put something to like 40 days of just habit changing for someone's lifestyle that could make them a better person without the grueling, you know, running in 32 degrees outside, which I did. And
thanks for making it 40 and not going with 75.
Yes, I was like 40 is long enough to change habits and break habits, but, you know, short enough to stay focused too.
How did you get on Amazon? How'd that work? Is it just on Amazon, or what
It's
else can
only
you
on
get?
Amazon right now. I self-published through Kindle Direct Publishing, and then put it through Amazon that way.
Yeah, well, how come Ronnie Hats isn't on
Amazon?
How do we do that? We'll sell out on Amazon. I'll pay for it. What do you do?
I have no idea.
I
I mean, we'll find out.
Yeah, we can
we can
I can
make
help
it
you.
happen.
I can help you.
There you go.
No. We
In
hired.
40
No,
days, we will have it
absolutely.
figured out.
Exactly.
We
I bet
hired.
you in 40 minutes we can have that figured out.
Probably so.
We have a marketing director.
We do.
Yeah.
And she's got her own cup now, so we better see some sort of,
I mean,
you know.
Okay.
she's the marketing director for Table Talk and for Ronnie Hats. But
Okay.
you know, Ronnie Hats, you did figure it out. But that's kind of cool. So you're on Amazon.
That's kind of cool. Like when people ask for the link, and I'm just like,
Oh, here you go.
here, let me share my link with you. And it's like you just open up Amazon. It's just like,
how many have you sold so far?
I think I'm right around 200. So my published date was June 14th. So I'm not quite at
Really?
60 days.
Yeah, really, really early.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, that's
yeah,
great.
and I've only done my own marketing. There's a way to tap into Amazon marketing and things like that, but they do take like a portion of your royalties. So I'm like, I'm gonna try this myself before I
Start spending your money.
start letting somebody else do it for me. But yeah,
Well, I think Instagram, more like even the hats. I mean, we sold $1,200 in the hats, maybe not a lot. I'm down
Right, but-
revenue, but it was all my friends that supported me. And how do you get the next movement? Is get the book in the store. I mean, how do you do that? Can you get it in Barnes and Noble?
I can. That's definitely a bigger thing, which I've got in the works. The second book right now, which is a lot more raw and deep and just a lot
Dating?
more
is it about dating?
It's about a lot of toxic relationships
Yeah, there you
that
go.
I've been in and
Yeah.
how I've learned to
Yeah,
work
I've
through
heard.
them and why.
Ron's like, there might be
why
a lot
I'm
of books
still
written
single.
about me.
No, I know. Think about being a restaurateur. We see the exes, we see their husbands, we see their ex-wives.
Yeah.
We see a lot at the restaurant. Whether we want to be public knowledge. I mean, you come in here, loose lips sink ships. But if you make it aware, I mean, it's hard when you're at the bar at Red Rocks and you're trying to be secretive. I mean, you're in the bar at Red Rocks. I mean, you want people to come in here. You know what I mean?
I always bring all my exes with me when I come in.
You do bring what's his name? Dewey.
Dewey, yeah.
Dewey's great. I always laugh at Dewey because Dewey had the best story. Like out of all the stories, like I've heard a lot of stories, but tell us what happened with his girlfriend.
Gosh.
We're not sure who it was.
Well, yeah, we can't use
no names.
We can't use any names, but apparently there was a little bit of infidelity, and she wasn't happy about it, and she put Nair in his shampoo, slashed his tires.
But Nair in a shampoo
There was
is
one
good.
other, the Nair in the shampoo, and
Well, what's that do? What does it do? You're a hairstylist.
well, if it's left on long enough, it'll melt your hair. So he calls me up and he said, I got a weird question. Can you come over and smell my shampoo? And I was like, what does it smell like? He says, chemicals. And I was like, I bet you put Nair in your shampoo.
Yeah, that'd be a little toxic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a little, just a little on the other side of the spectrum. But,
I mean, I've like.
that's what makes the world go around.
The only thing I think I ever did, I followed somebody. Like I was, I had a friend follow somebody, and they were at a club, and then he reported back to me, and the information was not good, but I knew it was coming. And I felt really like creepy about it, but I was like, God, I knew she was, but I didn't know. But
You just had to see for yourself.
Right.
well, you get what you. I don't want to say it that way.
You get what you pay for?
That might be another really good line. I'm saying, wow. I
That
mean,
one might need to be cut.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, if you know you're dating a player, it's probably you're gonna get a player. I mean, it's
Oh, yeah.
the way it is. If
Yeah.
you
And, normally you know.
and a lot of women come in here, they're like, I'm dating this guy. I'm like, well, he's a player. I mean, he's really good looking. He's got great abs, whatever, right? I'm look at this poster boy, and I'm like, there's 50 other girls after this guy. So it's be at your own risk.
90% of the time, if you date a player, you're going to get played.
Right, and like that's why you date somebody like me, a good guy, honest. You hold your hand. To open your door. Probably not now. I might get the crutch too, but
You kind of need the door
You
open
might need
for
the door
you.
open.
yeah, I
Yeah.
might have them open the door. But my point is, if you're good to people, that's how you got to rate somebody. I think it's a resume like a Red Rocks. If you have, and we had a chef once. He worked somewhere 2 months, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Now, bro, how long do you think he's going to work? How long do you think he worked for us?
I have no idea.
Hey, 3 months. So we knew we were getting into, and then the guy actually tried to get. He was kind of verbal at me at the end, but we knew he was going to last 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like a relationship. And sometimes it's okay to get by. It's okay to say, you know what, I know what I'm getting into, and it's a 2 month. Remember, you're not going to break too many people.
Right.
Would you say that in your book, or what do you think?
I think you just need to build yourself so you're not breakable. You learn from relationships and people, and I've definitely had my share of all the crazies and the toxic and everything. And I'm not saying I'm not breakable, but I'm.
Do you believe in blocking? Like, I love to block people.
I do. I believe in blocking, and I believe in just if it's something that's not healthy, just shut it out. Like, it's not meant for you. But,
Right, but you would block. I think.
Oh yeah, I would.
That's my
block.
number one advice to people when they start getting mad at you.
Just
like,
You are dead to me.
I don't need to hear from you anymore.
no, like Instagram too. Like, I block them sometimes. I might re-add them. My friends know this. Like, like I get like, I had one friend. He kept everything I wrote on there. You say something like you misspelled this, misspelled that. I'm like, don't. You know what? Just don't look at my stuff anymore. It's not worth it because I'm not going to spell it right. This is not who I am. Like, I'm not. Because usually I'm in the car writing it, and I'm like, oh shit, I wrote that. Now I do know the edit function.
Yeah,
go up
you
there
can
and
edit.
Right, but I'm not. Usually now I give the phone to you, but people that care that much about what I write is maybe a compliment. But I think you have to block, and I think you have to look at some of these parents too. My parents have been married 50 years, or they were before my dad died, and I think that doesn't happen a lot anymore. But that's how it goes too, because you have to go with the good and the bad.
Right.
I think some of my better friends in relationships, they had bad times and they got better and they put up with it.
Work through it.
Work through it.
Yeah.
How do you? That's really the problem with life. People just run away, I think.
Right. And there's definitely a time that you should walk away from certain relationships too.
No, I wouldn't look at I wouldn't take it. Would you take advice from me?
On dating?
Yeah.
No.
So when you wake up in the morning, we ask this question a lot. Do you eat cereal, or what do you like to eat? Do you ever eat cereal?
No, I haven't had cereal in years.
And what was cereal back in the year? What you eat?
I like Cheerios.
Wow, we haven't had anybody with
I
Cheerios.
like multi-grain Cheerios, the one that's in the purple.
Did
and
you put
white.
sugar in it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I see Cheerios put sugar in it.
Yeah, I like sugar. I like sugar. I like sugar. I like Cheerios.
Yeah, sugar daddy.
Yeah, I like that too.
I could be your sugar daddy.
That's why she's not eating cereal.
In search of.
Yes.
I would like, in search of a sugar daddy. There you go.
There you
What
go.
about, so you did that, you ate Cheerios. What about did your parents ever give you a lunch bag?
Yeah, I had a terrible experience with lunch in the second grade. My mom gave me apple juice in my thermos, and it spilled on the floor, and everyone said I peed on the floor, and I never wanted to take lunch to school again.
What grade was that?
Second.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
it,
No,
like,
that scarred you.
clearly.
Did that ever happen to you, Brent?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know what's crazy? I've been asking that question on the podcast, and a lot of you people out there, or friends, whoever's on there, like the parents that wrote stuff on the back. Like some people drew pictures. I love you. My mother never did that. Like I didn't go to school. I mean,
I would put notes in my kids' lunch boxes every once in a while. Usually it was like a list of something they had to do when they got home, but I would
Oh, wow.
with an "I love you" heart.
So you believe in chores? Do you pay people? Do you pay the kids for chores or not?
Yeah, I did when they were younger, and then as I got older, it was kind of more just it's your responsibility to keep your room clean.
Normal mom duties.
Normal
Did you have to
normal
do chores?
mom things.
Did you do chores?
I had to.
Did you? What was yours? Kara? Do you remember?
I remember. Yeah, we had my mom made it down to a whole list. It was like dusting was 50 cents. Window cleaning was 75 cents.
Wow.
And then on Saturday around lunchtime, by the time you're done your chores, if you check whatever you checked off, and she would go through and check to see if you did it, you got paid out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez, I never did that.
Yeah.
No, me neither. Yeah.
What was my
Kind of strict.
Mine was like go to mom for money, and then she say no, then go to my dad. Like I would try to figure it out. I mean, this is how it is. My grandmother would be next. I remember I asked my grandmother for I don't know, $20. I remember this so clear. And I remember getting grounded for this. You can't ask your grandmother for $20. It was a big deal. Like a really big deal. I didn't think it was that big a deal, but it was a big deal.
Well, if you guys didn't tell me no, I wouldn't have to go to grandma.
Right.
Yeah,
It was, I don't think I wanted.
I was grandma's favorite, so she would have given me $20.
Right.
I used to stay at my grandmother's all the time, but my chore was always cutting. I did like cutting the grass. I had no problem cutting the grass. Now the dishwasher, I hate emptying the dishwasher. I think that's just if you
To
go
this day, I hate emptying the
I don't
dishwasher.
understand.
No, I'm with you.
They Renee, just use everything styrofoam. I don't care. Give me a paper plate, give me a styrofoam cup. I don't care. Throw the shit away. There's no reason.
It is easier.
To start that dishwasher. Right? It's then you have to go in there and slide out, and sometimes it jams. You know what I mean? When it's a little off, and
Or it's too full because you filled it up, and now you have to empty the too full dishwasher.
Did you when you were married? Did you have chores too, or did you just No.
No.
Do you think your husband
He
should
did.
do a chore? Right? Does the husband have to do a
It was
chore?
called a honey-do list, so
Yes.
it wasn't chores.
So did he do the trash? Or what was his response? What do you think a husband should do?
What do I think a husband should do?
This is where I think women are wrong. By the
I
way.
think a husband should provide for the family,
All right.
love the family.
All right.
He hired a housekeeper. He was like, I'm not.
Exactly.
That's what he did. He was like,
Exactly
we'll
what I
just have
say.
somebody take
Yeah.
care of the kids
Yeah.
and clean. But
I totally agree with that.
I had to fire her as a housekeeper, but she was a great nanny.
What I'm saying is, I think sometimes you get caught up with a man's weaknesses. You don't want to if a man has a weakness, I don't want to do certain things. I think if I can get it done without it, you shouldn't get mad at that, right? What about you? You have chores at all or not? What do you think you have to do at the house? Chrissy, anything does he have to do?
She's got the list. I think just don't create more of a mess. Pick up after
Pick
myself.
up after yourself, yeah.
Normally she cooks and then I clean up afterwards.
I
would
tell you
say
the
the
best gift
standard.
they have, you need to get it yet, because I'm not saying I'm getting better, by the way, but they made this thing you can claw and pick up clothes off the floor. It might be the best thing I ever had. Like I'm serious. I should have had this when I'm real. I'm just go around and I claw things up. And last night, I have to tell you.
Do you have like pass through the house to
I'll
where you
tell
need that? Or?
I had my best story, one of them last night. So Renee's out of town, whatever. So I'm like, okay, who could come Tuesday? When I'm like trying to think because she's got stuff going on with the family. I'm like, okay, I got to call somebody, Megan or somebody to come up here, Lauren, whoever. I got to make sure I have help. Well, I'm by myself. I know Renee wasn't there, so I can go ahead and get a banana cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. And it had fresh bananas on it, fresh whipped cream, and I get it. I was so excited. And I'm trying to open it up and didn't have a fork, and I dropped it on the floor. So now I did a double-end thing. I made a mess.
Right.
So now I got to figure out how to clean this stuff, right? I'm like, oh, shit. There is whipped cream everywhere. There's bananas, and I'm like, what a presentation on the floor. I should have taken a picture of it, but... So then I'm on the floor, with towels, wiping this thing off. I put water on the carpet. I felt like a carpet cleaner, but it was my. And then I was like, "Shall I order another one?" I didn't do it, but Well, Red Rocks were having problems with.
Well, now you put all this work into
At
it.
least you didn't try to use your claw clip to pick
Right.
Well, the question is, the 5-minute roll didn't exist. That's the question. I'm not going to tell you that part of the story. Like, can you eat it? That's a good question. Do you ever eat anything that's off the floor or not?
It's a 5-second rule, but I don't know about.
What about okay? I tell you what, it happened with LB the other day. I dropped the fork on the floor,
Yeah.
and I said I'll just wipe it off, and she goes, No, you can't do that. You got to eat. Would you if you drop?
It depends on the floor.
And the options you have.
Yeah.
If like another
If there's
fork is
another
close by,
fork,
I'll grab
right.
another fork.
Right.
Yeah, it depends on where I'm at. I'm at home. Yeah, I'll pick it up and.
But why am I picturing when it fell that you then just laid on the floor and then just like ate it off the
Well,
floor?
it's
and
funny.
then cleaned up a little bit that was left that you
I
didn't
get
eat.
it, but I wanted to eat the bananas. Like I didn't realize they do I'm looking at Red Rocks. So one thing about our desserts, and we'll bring one out. Renee, bring out a banana for Kira. Bring out the new banana cheesecake. But thank you. And then when we don't have anything on the side, you just kind of eat dessert. So we had the kids up there. They're doing whipped cream, but the problem was the whipped cream was all spread out and it didn't look right. And I'm trying to figure out how cheesecake does it. They do a lot. They give you a lot of whipped cream. They give you a lot of side stuff with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they're a big chain.
Right.
So I don't know if it matters or not.
And they're kind of known for their cheesecakes.
Cheesecake, right.
As the name. So it probably should be good.
Well, I tell you what, they do a good job with that. Their stuff is, and it's frozen fresh. I mean, they make it in somewhere fresh, and then they freeze it and they bring it to their stores. But it's amazing. I think.
Probably New York cheesecakes.
Yeah, I don't know. They have their own deal, but
Yeah.
they're 25%.
So you're saying it's the presentation that's.
It's a question. Like when I bring in the banana cheesecake, it's really good. It's really good. So I don't know if it matters to the real eye of the guest. So we tried to do the whipped cream, and the whipped cream wasn't right. We don't have the right, they're just throwing it on there. So the problem is training is a big part of it. So I don't know if it matters.
You got to
And
take pictures.
Huh?
Take pictures.
We do all
bring
that.
it in.
We try to make them run around the restaurant, do a couple push-ups. We do it all to get.
You could do a taste test. You bring both in.
Right.
Well, I'm saying it's hard when you have a lot of people sometimes to train. It's an excuse, really. It's a little excuse. So then I take it away. Like when you were here yesterday when the pickle came on the Reuben, right? We took that was 20 years ago. Pickles are passe. Now I'll tell you, if they want a pickle, we have it. It's an older consumer that wants the pickle. We have it.
I like pickles.
No, but I'm saying you can like pickles. Reuben,
I know.
we took it off. I get it. I like pickles too. But I'm saying we took it off the Reuben and came on the Reuben yesterday. Remember, I was like,
Yep.
why are we putting it there? Well, at the beginning, Red Rocks, by the way, was started by my partner in 1992. I bought it with him in 1998. John Love was the original chef. Then I had to come on, and we literally sat down. I'll never forget it, February 18th, 1998, if that tells you anything. And he said, what do you want to do, the kitchen or the floor? Or what do you like doing? He goes, and he owns a little more down that store than me. And I'm like, oh. He goes, why don't you do the kitchen? I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I started the graduate, I hand-tossed pizzas, and I did all that, and I'm fine with that. And I did the kitchen, but we were more of a cafe. And then I changed it with John. We changed it more of a steaks, pasta, seafood. So, we really changed over time. But at the beginning, we made our own desserts. But I think the dessert sells. Like, put it in front of Kira. There you go.
It looks amazing.
It looks good.
So what I'm saying is, does it really matter if I have whipped cream on there or not? Like, I think, now one thing is
No, it's
as a
great.
restaurateur, what you want to look for is, if you're not going to do anything, size down the plate a little bit, which I'm looking at, so that the plate is not as much, there's not as much plate. But why don't you take a bite of that?
I think you should have bananas on the plate.
Well, right.
Like-
Then you, then it,
Because so looking at it, I mean, I know it's banana, but it looks like it could be lemon.
right. Well,
I'm
you
just-
just
yeah,
ordered a
you- so-
banana cheesecake.
But I know. But what if you order like several desserts? You should have like like presentation.
Hey, Renee, go get me the ready whipped cream. It's in the back that we were sampling yesterday. So it's really good, right?
it's
Now I'm
good.
going to show you something else.
So is banana bread.
There's more to it to be a restaurant. It's really good, isn't it? Yeah, that's shit. I'm telling you now. It's funny when a friend of
That's
mine
really good.
came to town and she yelled at me. The first time we were tasting, were you here that day? I was tasting desserts.
I don't think so.
And then my friend came in. She goes, "You really can't eat that." And I'm like, oh, man, I'm not really. You should fire the staff that brought it here. And I'm like, "Do you think? Okay, first thing, you just had 5 drinks, and now I'm having 1 banana cake, and you're getting on my ass about it." But I think I cared about it because I thought she cared about me enough that I shouldn't eat it. But that dessert is one of my favorite desserts.
That's excellent. I didn't expect it to taste that good. Like I thought it was going to be like a banana cream pie type cheesecake, but that's really good with the
Well,
banana
what-
bread in the center.
Do we have any left or not? So now let me have that. This is Chef Ronaldo here. Let me have that wedding rope.
So tell us about it though, Ron. What kind of crust? It looks like it's like three layers there.
Yeah, it's banana. It's something else. I don't know. we get it for a baker. We used to make. We used to get it. I'll be honest with you.
It's excellent. It
I'm
really
going to use your fork, but let me taste through it. I'll tell you. It's got 3 layers. It's got a crust. It's really good. But so what I was trying to say is that we don't use Ready Whip. This is because I was showing them how it should be like that on the plate, not like this, right? So when they brought my dessert out the other day, it was like this. And I was like, I think it looks better if it's like this, right? But the problem is, I worry about them doing this.
Right?
I don't know how to do a whip it.
I'll whip it.
I don't know how to do a whip it, but I worry about that. Yeah, like, here, Brad.
No, I'm good. I'm
Come on,
good.
man. How much can I give you?
I'm
Right?
here.
Can
Let me try this over here.
how about if I give you $1,000?
Oh no.
Can I? If I put this over you, I'll give you $1,000.
How about if we pivot?
Okay.
I'm glad I'm on this side of the table.
Okay, bring that back over there. We don't use wedding
Do
whip.
you have a fork?
We make our own. Okay, we make our own whipped cream. So when you make your own whipped cream, it has a certain shelf life, and when you put it in a bag, you pipe it out. So the question is, you do get a better coverage with this. So you can't really make your own whipped cream and put in this. So the nitrous takes it out, right? So if you go to Starbucks, they use nitrous. But do you like the? So the question is, you're eating
It's
it.
excellent.
But do you think the whipped cream makes the plate? Do you think you order it because it has whipped cream?
I like the whipped cream because it actually makes it not as sweet.
And I just don't understand about $1,000. I mean, shit. I don't know why people. We used to do it all the time to our friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like we used to tell Angelo, our chef, if he could run around the building in 2 minutes. The big one. Have you ever done the milk? And we always pivot on this show, by the way, Kira. It's not like we should be talking about your wonderful book, 40 Days of Greatness. And if you don't buy it, I'm going to buy it. We'll buy another one today. You're going to buy one.
Yes.
I'll Venmo you the money if you have to. But
Okay.
long story short, have you ever heard of the milk challenge?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You can drink a gallon of milk in an hour. But we would get poor Angelo. We'd give him $1,000 if he could do it. And you can't go in and throw up, by the way, either. You have to eat it. So that's one of the ones. It's a real hard one to do in an hour.
Do you remember Madison used to come in here with me after the Hornets games, and you
Yep.
give her cake and pay her $20 if she could eat the whole thing in 5 minutes?
Yes. Yes.
And
she
milk.
would eat.
And
See,
she
that would have been good entertainment.
Yeah.
And she would inhale the whole thing.
Well, here, take your cake back over there. I want you to try the whipped cream, and don't worry about us all eating your fork.
All off the same fork.
Yeah, I have a couple things
With the
going
whipped
on, but don't
cream.
worry about it. Yeah, with the whipped cream now. So what I'm saying is, and I agree with the bananas, but we don't have bananas in stock. You know, the problem with bananas, they go bad pretty quick. So I think
The whipped cream makes it better.
you have to
It does.
sell. You have to sell, but the problem is the whipped cream presentation has to be right. You just can't put a little daub on there and go,
No.
"Oh, that looks great." It doesn't. It's just like
It enhances the flavor, though.
Especially with how big the slice is. Like if you, I mean, the whipped cream would be gone in a second or 3 bites, and you still have like 10 bites left.
And how you do it as a restaurant owner is how many ounces you think Ready Whip is an ounce?
Oh, I have no idea.
21 cents. So you kind of go that, okay? So if you're putting, now I don't know how many ounces that is on the plate. I couldn't figure that out, maybe 2. So you're adding 42 cents cost to the plate. So you always want to factor in that when you're doing a business, probably like the hair.
Right. Oh,
Or
yeah.
like your business, you know what I mean? Like the fence. I mean, how much is the fence? You know, how much is the post? So that's
Yeah.
that's how you become successful.
Yeah, you gotta know where to save it.
Kush is coming in for the $20 to eat the cake.
Hey, I tell you what, Coach, if you come in on a show, I'll give you $100 if you can eat a cake in 5 minutes with whipped cream. Though we got to get some whipped cream. So yes,
And it has to be the chocolate cake, because that's the,
Yeah,
that's the
the
65
heaviest
cents
cake.
worth of whipped
That's
cream.
the heaviest one to get down.
you know,
Yeah.
Coach, he'll do. He's our guy. Well, they're doing the chip challenge. Have you seen the chip challenge, the hot chip challenge?
I have. I did see Kush actually ride a bull the other night.
Oh yeah. What about the bull? Would you do that?
I'm told that I'm not allowed to, but yes.
Well, why is you allowed to? You should.
I've had way too many trips to the ER the last 3 months that I probably should take a month or 2 off. And riding a bull might put me
Probably,
back.
yeah.
Well, I had the best story I had. Angela Cope, I'll never forget. She goes, back in the day, she goes, we're going skydiving. I'm like, So I went down there, and by the way, I didn't listen to one thing they told me to do. Like, I didn't listen really. I'm doing it right.
so-
But the only thing I had to worry about.
That's when you should listen. That's like one
Yeah,
of the.
well, because
I should
the guy-
probably pay attention to
the
this
guy
before I
died
jump
a
out of a plane.
Well, all
Right?
of a sudden, you see Angela go off the guy, and they do a flip, and I'm like, all of a sudden you're way up there.
Yeah.
Like you've done skydiving?
No.
Okay, listen, you're in the clouds.
I
did
would
do
like
it.
to, but I haven't.
Yeah, you're in
yet.
the clouds. You don't realize it. And the guy's going to push you out. And I'm like, my heart rate is skying up. And all of a sudden, you go down. And the thing about it, when you go down, you get all, whoo! You're like, they tell you to scream so you don't have a heart attack.
I don't think that's how you did it, but go ahead.
You know that? They tell you to scream?
No.
No, I got to come in to scream so you don't have a heart attack. Like, just in case. So I'm going down.
That's that safety message you listen to.
Right, and I'm screaming, ah! So I go down, and finally I hit the peak, and next thing you know, I'm telling you right now, my shoulders, it takes you all the way up. But, the big thing you want to listen to if you ever listen to these things is how, just in case the guy dies, because it happens.
In case he forgets to scream.
No, the guy actually died of a heart attack. So if you're going down, like, could you imagine you go, like me, I'm like, what do you do? So you want to listen to how you can propel that.
To drop him and then
Yeah.
make sure you're safe.
It was fun, man. I got down to the ground, and it was like, I hit the ground. It was fun. Would I do it again? I don't know. Well, but I think you have to do the bull just to say you did it.
Right.
Like I would do skydiving just to say you did it. Like
Yeah.
I mean, for me, but you have to have somebody push you to say to do it. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
And back
Like,
to the whipped
Are we
cream.
talking,
I'd probably rather ride a bull.
are we talking about a mechanical bull or
No.
a real
Oh no,
bull?
real bull.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
A group of us. There's probably like 7 friends or whatever
it's-
went out there Sunday night and
Yeah.
rode a real full
Live.
size
Well, you can't say
live
we.
bull.
You didn't do it. You
I was
lived
there.
that. I know you were there.
So I was there to support, but
Now, when the bull got off the one time with that, it seems like it was attacking somebody. Like the bull went after somebody.
well,
Yeah.
the bulls aren't happy. So yeah, when no matter what, as soon as they kind of get let out of the little
But
little
the guy didn't
cage,
have a
they're-
vest. But the guy that was riding it, but the guy that was the way I saw it, he fell off the bull, and then all of a sudden that bull started running after the other guy.
Yes.
But I didn't see him have a vest. Did you see it, Chrissy?
No.
No, but they're rodeo clowns. So
Yeah,
they like
they're-
to deter the bull.
Yeah, they're there to make sure the bull doesn't go after the rider that fell off.
Man, that's scary.
That's
I mean,
a crazy job.
but
to have.
Yeah, no, I'm not volunteering for that one.
I'd worry about hitting my tailbone. 'Cause I've done that. I've taken a charge in basketball, and that hurts like hell. When you
I'd worry about a lot lot of things with riding the ball.
Yeah. I want to see. I'll pay you for that too. I
Yeah.
mean, shit. I mean, I want to get this whipped cream. I really do.
Tell Chrissy how much money you would give her to let me.
How much? Why didn't you want him to do it?
He's got to stick around so I can annoy him.
Yeah. Would she care about you? I don't really give a shit.
She's like, I'll find someone else to press
I
buttons.
will go to the funeral, and then on the side, I'll be like, Chris, yeah, is there any way you can do the podcast? I know you died. You know how to do it, please? We'll think about it.
I'll cater the funeral.
We'll have
but
a memory
afterwards-
of Brett. No, I thought it was cool. You know one thing about Alex? You know, he kind of, Alex Presley, if you don't know him, he's TikTok's, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
How many followers? 2 million. But he does a lot of cool shit. He did that Red Bull. Have you ever seen the one where they ride the waves somewhere? I forget where they were at, but they went
I didn't
surf.
see that one.
There's like a place you can surf and do crazy shit. You know, like Pastrana used to jump off a helicopter. And, I mean,
yeah.
there's some shit I would not do, but I would do some. Like, I think now, when I'm saying to people, if you have a chance to do anything, like your book, if I could write anything, now that, I'm injured, hopefully I'll be back next year. Hopefully things work out. But for right now, I can't, do some of the things, so do it.
Yeah.
Like when you say you're not going to do it because you don't know what's going to happen the next day.
Right. There's a whole chapter about how
What-
you live differently, knowing that was your last day. Like what
So
would you
That's
do
a
to
song.
change? Yeah.
That's a song. What song is that? Who sings that?
Tim McGraw.
Yeah, that's fun. That song. My dad, when he passed away, I went to Cherokee. I listened to that song a lot because that was his favorite singer. In fact, that got I'm glad I have glasses. It gave me a little tear in my eye. But that song is really worthwhile to listen to. You know what I mean? What's the
Live like you're dying.
live like you're dying? Like every day you gotta live like you're dying. You know what I'm saying? So if Chrissy should let you ride the bull, 'cause I think-
YOLO.
There you go.
The other one. Now we used to ride horses, man. We used to own horses, and horses are a damn dangerous little. Kick you, and you got to watch if you ride a horse.
Oh, I almost died on a horse.
Oh,
more
you fell?
more so, it was more dangerous than the bull riding.
Did you
No.
fall off?
Should have, but did not. And also, Chrissy's the one that took me there. So
Really?
she tried to be really nice and make it to where we went on a horse.
Like a romantic horse ride?
It was at night, and
Yeah.
they put me on a crazy horse, and I literally almost died 3 times in one night.
Oh.
So
Going down or what?
one it got spooked and just took off and went up like a rock hill, like 3 stories tall, and it's pitch black, so I have no idea where this horse is going. And then another
She
time,
tried to kill you.
yeah, no, she definitely paid somebody off. It didn't work out. But then another time we were going up and down these hills, and a bush got caught underneath all 4 legs.
Oh, jeez.
So I'm on a very steep hill, and this horse is just jumping like 4 feet tall.
Was there a guy helping too? Right? There's a guy, right?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure what a guide's gonna do when my horse is jumping 4 feet in the air on a super steep hill.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Did
no.
you hold on?
Animals are scary.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, all the ranch hands in that said, great job.
You were scared though.
I don't know really about being. I mean, you're on there for a ride. So I mean, I really didn't. I don't think I was really scared. It was just, this is happening right now.
Well, I had a deal with my friend. I didn't realize this happened. So when we went up to Matei's ranch, Scott Matei, a good friend of yours, they had a ranch up here, and we were going to ride the horses. But first, you got to ride them. They're very insurance, like we signed something. I mean, I'm riding around a horse before I took the horse out of the crowd. Well, Sam, I didn't realize if you kick underneath the horse
It's going to go
with
faster.
the legs, it bucks. Right? So Sam,
Was this another part where you weren't listening to the
No,
instructions?
I didn't do it. Sam did. But Sam's he's like yelling at the horse, stop bucking, stop bucking. I'm like, dude, the horse is not responding. And finally, he set something. He jumped off the horse. But it was like, and then I just never forget Scott. And Scott's been a good friend of mine a long time. And he goes, okay, guys, listen, we got the ATVs all ready for you, but we had to ride ATVs that day.
Right.
But I can see where that horse, that's scary stuff.
I was attacked by a giraffe.
Oh, there you go.
I won't say what petting zoo, but
Oh, you can. The one up there in Mooresville.
yes. And it was where you go through, and the giraffes were there, and his head's out of the gate, and you're allowed to feed him and pet him and everything, and his head's as big as my body. And next thing, he starts bucking me against the wall, and I couldn't go anywhere. And the lady was like, I think he's done for the night. I was like,
Wow.
I was crying like ugly crying, like lip quivering, like ribs felt like they were broke. It was terrifying.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah,
around, but maybe he was trying to do more than that.
that's what she said.
Maybe
Someone liked you.
That's what she said. That's how they say they like you. I'm like, yeah.
Is there anything in the book about that? Like,
No.
Again, it could have been a toxic
Could've been
boyfriend.
a very
how to
yeah,
like
exactly.
a giraffe? He probably has it in there.
Yeah.
How to fall in love with a giraffe.
That was number 36.
Stay away from those long necks.
Yeah,
So the journey through your book, how long did it take you to write it?
2.5 years.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Approximately. Once I got it into like manuscript form and then figured out how to put it into book format. I think the hardest part was actually getting it into the book format from a Word document. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to write a book someday, but I don't know what it's going to be about. Probably about sports gambling and how to not to bet. I mean,
What not to do?
like no, I love my friends. They're all like I have not as much as I used to, but like John Casper has this. I forget what it's called, but like if they win 3 games or 4 games or 5 games, were you here that day?
No.
He's got a system like it's like, dude.
Oh, the pattern of 3 or 5 or whatever it is.
Right, I forget what it's called. I don't know if you heard it, but it's called something. And he's like, well, if they win 3, they can't win 4, because of this certain thing. And I'm like,
Right.
dude, it's not as simple as 1, 2, 3. And I got like Chris is at the Rangers game. He said, man, I love the Rangers tonight. And they were losing, and then they were winning. And he said, next thing you know, they were losing. And he goes, oh, I think I'm gonna lose. I'm like, dude, you can't look at it all the time. His theory is this. I don't know how to call it, but it's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I mean, the Fibonacci. 3, 4, it's 2 and 3 are Fibonacci, and 5, 2. So after 3 wins, maybe on 4 to hit 5, whatever that means.
Yeah,
but I'm like, if you're just thinking about like not the pitcher, not the baseball player, not the park, not all the trades that just went on in the NBA, MLB, I'm like, or just take the same team every night. I mean, just John, you've seen it. You've lost. So how's your games go? I lost all 4.
Right.
Right. I'm like, but I like that he has a system. But like sports gambling,
Even if it doesn't work.
it's funny. I would probably write one on how to sugar gets you candy. I think my book would be how to take care of people. If you can take care of, give somebody $1, it gets you $10. Give them a penny, it gets you 10 cents.
Right.
So I think the people that do that in life, I always think of one story that about my really good friend Denny Hamlin, and people don't realize, 20 years ago, Bud Shoot out he won, but I'll never forget that first dinner he had here because that's when he was, I didn't really know him that well, but he said, "Can I rent your room for a party?" And he said, "I got about $2,000 to spend, maybe $1,500." But they started ordering Louis, and they started ordering all this stuff, and I go, "Hey, just so you know, your guys are ordering a little behind." He goes, "You know what? They're going to work hard for me this year, and I want to take care of them." And I'll never forget that. And like, for some, he don't probably realize this story, but I do because I was there. And they won that first race, and it just shows you sugar gets you candy because he wasn't worried about that. He was worried about the people that worked for him. And I think it's the same thing if you can.
Take care of those around you.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it.
And people that can look at the long-term picture and not look for that instant gratification, I need something out of something right now.
Right.
And more, where is this going to put me in 6 months? Where is this going to put me in a year? Not where is this going to put me on Friday?
Well, it's like our show.
Right.
How many episodes have we done now?
42 or 3.
Yeah, 42 episodes, and we didn't know where it went. And Mike was on, and now we've kind of good relationship. So it's the same. You just got to keep, and the people are coming on. Thank you for coming on today, Kira.
Thank you for having
and
me.
having that's our first female guest, I believe.
I believe so.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Thank
You're our
you.
first
I
one.
feel very special.
And that hat we did with runninghats.com was awesome.
Thank you.
The rich,
It sold actually a few hats on its own.
yeah,
So
you
yes.
sold one. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah. We need to do more.
So
of
we
that.
need more help on Instagram.
Okay.
So just a heads up.
No, I think your book is exciting. Just do something. I mean, you got to do it. Like,
Yeah.
Where I disagree with Chris, if you want to ride the bull, I think you should ride the bull. And if
Yeah.
you die, just make sure you have an
Just don't
insurance
pet the
policy.
giraffe.
Yeah.
Right. Stay away from bulls are fine.
Just
Giraffes
don't-
not as
yeah.
safe.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta just do it. I mean, you know, like just by writing a book, it's hard. You know, like I'm not I do. Let me tell you what I do like, because when I was in school, if I had a book like 1 Minute Managers like this, when you had when I was with a company, they made us read books. Like,
Right.
He was into that, Brett Fraser, and I like books like this. You can read it.
Simple.
It's easily read, simple, 100
Yeah.
pages, whatever it is. You can get through it. Where, you know, in college I was always
Right.
getting Cliff Notes or whatever that yellow book was. I'd read, you know,
Right.
and then I really wouldn't read it, right? And that's
Yeah.
why I was getting C's instead of A's. You know, I never read the book.
Yeah, I wanted it to be for anyone, anywhere in life, whether they're like starting over, stepping up, or, you know, just wanting just to have just a minute of like peace in their morning or day or evening. I mean, everyone has a different time of day that they will unwind or start their day. So kind of it was directed for anybody, anywhere.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, Renee's been reading it. I mean, she likes it. She enjoys it.
Yeah,
I
I've
think
got
it-
a lot of positive feedback.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me like, "What are you going to do with book sales when you run out of friends?" I was like, "Oh man, like what do you do when you all my friends have bought it."
Who's next?
No, I
Yeah.
have that with Ronnie Hatch. You have to pivot. I think it's Instagram. It's a
Yeah.
you got to get your story out there. But I
Exactly.
think, be honest with you, I think somebody like you should go on. You know, if I was your PR, go on a TV show like with those morning shows, because they're always looking fillers. you know what I
Places
mean?
almost
Yeah.
like table talk.
Yeah,
Like
here.
do a
Exactly,
table.
like doing table talk.
Right.
We're gonna do like like table talk. We're getting there. The biggest images we get the images of people 28,000, 30,000 images when we take a picture. We've had probably 1,000 people listening right now. Up from zero. We went from 0 subscribers. I think we have
Right.
1,000 now.
You got to start somewhere.
So we started somewhere, but you have to. But I think with a book, I think I could see because these shows are looking for that.
Yeah. I'm putting my feelers out there
But
for
it's
some
work,
things.
when they tell me
it's
to
only
do-
it hasn't even been 60 days yet. So we're
Yeah, you're I mean, very, very impressive even to, again, so early through the process and stuff like that and just getting it out. And
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's just brand new. So
And
Right.
if you're on here, if you don't buy one, come on now.
we're
40 days
going
of
to put the
greatness.
link in the notes and all that
40
other
days of
stuff. And,
greatness and there's Kira on the back.
my first. So like I said, the hardest part was getting it into like book format and getting the margins right. And so I did my author's copy on my first book. And it came back and it looked like a Bible workbok. I'm like, this is not what I'm going for.
What I was thinking
not
about-
my crowd.
not what I was going for.
we have a pool party, right? And we have her, we have her over there, sign books.
I do
Right.
a book signing, a book
There you
launch.
go.
There
For
you
all
go.
the guys, what's going on, Katie? What you got?
Hi there.
Hey.
I have for you a pomegranate.
Give it to Kira. She
Oh.
drinks. I don't. Yeah.
Pomegranate tequila martini.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow,
Casa Amigos tequila.
wow. Let's see here.
All right.
What do you think of it,
I
Katie?
get banana
Let's see.
cheesecake and
I love it. I think
A lot
it's
of bad
really
influences around here.
twist on
actually
the
that's really,
martini.
really, really good.
Well, it's yours.
You don't want to try it?
No.
All you.
Okay.
Renee already loaded me up with my medicine, so kind of like.
That's really good. That's excellent.
We don't want to go down that route like last episode.
No, the blue pill wasn't as good. I didn't take the blue one.
Good. Good to hear. We appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, no, the bartenders here are great too. Somebody came over yesterday from North Italia. Well, I'm not saying who. They came here. They thought our drinks were better, but I love North Italia. I don't really, I never want to throw anybody else what they do. I think it's good. Todd over there and Zach at Bar Taco and Ryan at Cheesecake and Alan at Ease and Karish at Bricks. I know them all. John Dresser and I always try to help business.
It's a little community over here.
And if I go out of business because I didn't do what I was supposed to do, then I go out of business because
Yeah.
John and I didn't do the right thing. You got to take care of people, and that's kind of what Red Rocks is.
Good service, good food.
Yeah, brunch.
Exactly.
I did the brunch story this week. I thought they had chocolate chip pancakes. I was so excited. I ordered chocolate chip, and it was waffle. And I love waffles here, but I was like,
Pancakes are way better.
I really wanted a pancake, and I ate the waffle. It was real good. But The whipped cream again needed some work, but
It's all about the whipped cream.
It is.
I know.
The dilemma's this
You
week.
need the whip it canister with the
Right.
yeah, that's what you need.
Get the blue pill out with the strawberries and whipped cream, man. I mean, a lot of the work there. I mean, obviously, not that type of pill you're thinking about.
No.
No, it's Swedish fish or
Right.
gummy bears. I did send somebody today gummy bears. You know, I did send somebody out a box of gummy bears. You know, the story goes that my family invented gummy bears. So, but that's up to you to decide whether my family did or not. But every once in a while, I pick somebody out and I send them a whole box of gummy bears today. So I hope they enjoy them.
Very nice.
That's awesome.
I think we're almost done. You got anything else for us?
I'm just thankful that you guys had me today, and yeah, it's been really cool. Didn't know what to expect, but I've enjoyed you guys talking and the stories and everything, and talking about my book and everything. So I appreciate it.
Well, we love having you. We love you. Thank you for supporting Red
Love you
Rocks
too.
and everything you do for us and Red Rocks.
And Ronnie's hats.
And Ronnie's
Yes.
hat.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Our number one salesperson.
No, yeah. Oh, with a rich red hat. And, you know, it's funny because people think that rich means rich. You know what I mean? But it's not really about being rich. It goes back to
Yeah.
like your
More than just dollar bills.
Yeah, it's like
right, rich friend.
your
you know.
legacy and
Your legacy, yeah.
what you leave behind as the person on your character and your integrity.
Right. That's kind of what this hat's about.
Yeah.
So, but
Nice.
you got the music. It's time to go. Hey,
It is.
sorry, Michael.
Great show. Thank you
Sorry,
again
Michael,
for being
for
here.
our first female guest, and Michael missed it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Okay, table talk. Leave it now.
Ron, it's another fantastic evening at Red Rocks. I love coming to your restaurant. The friendly service, the atmosphere, this place has it all.
Well, we have something for everyone, Mike. We can have a steak, you got pasta, we have seafood, we have a kids menu. We have everything you need.
Well, thanks, Ron. Really appreciate you.
Red Rocks Cafe, newly renovated. Your complete dining experience.
Hey, Austin.
Hey guys, mind if I sit with you?
Absolutely.
What should I do with this?
Put it over there by my two.